Somebody.
I've already tried. Nigga, you know how that went. True. But nobody's gonna want to do anything.
True. They just talk. I'll take a talking buddy.
You can join the whatchamacallit.
Cool bean.
Huh? Yeah.
You can't tell me it did not.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Whoa, watch your fucking mouth, you nigger. Take your ass right back to the farm.
Do you have the party audio going through the broadcast?
Duh.
Yo, can you cut that off?
No, I ain't got time to do all that.
Twitch.
Duh, nigga. Duh.
Let me
What the
see.
hell is farting?
Gabe. You said dub.
Good riddance, too. This town's got enough guys in charge.
Detective, is there a reason why you have yet to arrive at Elliott Memorial? Fear of failure, perhaps? Desire to avoid that nasty, achy feeling in your brain when you actually have to use it?
All those other people couldn't face it. Why they left. This is how things ought to be.
You hear that? This is our city now. We get to do whatever we want. And that includes beating you. Stop! Please! What do you want? Hey, he's smart. He's trying to figure it out.
What do you think we want? I don't know! Wrong answer. Try again.
Money?
Hey, money sounds good. Maybe he's right.
Thank God. I've been listening to them talk about how they were gonna kill me for the last 20 minutes.
There's only one of your crew left to find.
Thank God. What about the chief?
Still missing.
Damn it. You think he's okay, right?
I'll find him. Don't worry.
They wanted to take our jobs, Batman. He fought, gave us hope. He even found time for the victims of fires. Only last week I saw him with a guy. Awful burn scars over his hands and face. The kind of person other people cross the street to avoid, and there was the chief helping him. That's what he's like. Selfless.
Wait here. An officer's going to take you back to GCPD. The militia have stationed themselves by Penitence Bridge. They should have run. Bravery won't help them.
That needs to die already. I can't believe no one's taken him out yet. Freaking panic attacks, freaking fear gas. I barely breathed a whiff of this stuff. You ever hear about Team 7? Not heard that name in a while. Some serious stuff. What happened to those guys? Dropped off the grid. No one knows for sure. There's a splinter group, all female. That's where I've seen that name. What name? Over there. The club. Black Canary. Riddler's gonna regret going after Catwoman. She's more into that whole vengeance thing than the bat. Who's leading the militia now? This has been a long time coming. I've honed my skills, sharpened my senses. Have you?
Mr. Langstrom secured a... Good work, Master Bruce. Threat...
The militia have stationed themselves by Penitence Bridge. They should have run. Bravery won't help them.
You ask me, it's a good thing Ivy died. She wasn't on anyone's side but her own. To be honest, I'm glad we're behind these barriers. It's open season out there. Don't worry, just amateurs, Bat. Me and you, that'll be... the real fight.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
Come on now, detective. The challenge beneath Elliott Memorial still awaits your dim-witted delegation. Please don't force me to demonstrate that the popular belief that cats have 9 lives is mere superstition.
This time tomorrow after dark. Got my money, got a new identity lined up. No one will find me. When we win, not if. Okay, whatever. I'm just saying, what happens? This city's gonna be ours. That's what happens. I'm going wherever the money takes me. Smart move. Principles don't earn you. Guns, over here! Time to retire, Wayne! Over, rich boy! I'm gonna break you, fat man! You were dead the minute they took off that...
Master Bruce, I hoped it would never end like this. Rest in peace.
Look at all the construction work.
Sir, Wayne Plaza's CCTV has identified the rioters dragging one of the missing firefighters through that area. It's as good a place as any to start your search.
Where's Batman been hiding? He's gotta be worried, man. Anyone who knows Bruce Wayne suddenly got dragged into the firing line. Hey, go easy. Don't get too carried away. I want this too bad. We know who you are. I didn't expect to see anyone. Least of all you.
You were the last person to see the chief. What happened?
I was trapped when the truck crashed. I could feel the flames around my feet. My boots melting. Next thing, the window above me smashes, and there was the chief, pulling me out. The truck was gonna blow, but he didn't give up. I saw them dragging him towards the City Vision building. Please, you have to help him.
I will. Don't go anywhere. An officer is coming for you.
Man, I hope City Hall tries blowing us all to pieces again. I got a mortgage to pay off.
Come on now, detective. The challenge beneath Elliott Memorial still awaits your dim-witted delectation. Please don't force me to demonstrate that the popular belief that cats have 9 lives is mere superstition.
What's the matter, Chief? You look upset. Yeah, you should be happy. We're giving you the night off. Don't talk to me! Oh, touching. Maybe he had other plans. Oh, we're interfering. What the hell? You think this is funny? He's out there waiting to pound. We should check up on the guy he took out. Where? Over here. I got your back. Where's the bat? wake him up. We're gonna find the bat who took him out. This guy, is he? Where you at? Over here! We know you're there, Pat. There you are. I was right. He's here. We can't help him. He's out cold. Keep a lookout. Keep back. Set in line. Line's ready, guys. I'm gonna check on this guy. Poor schmuck. Thank God that damn thing didn't explode. He ain't getting up. Keep moving.
Placing sentry gun.
Is that? Someone's down! Where are you?
Man, hey, what happened?
There's something down there. Whatever it was, it's gone now.
We can't wake him up. But we're gonna find the bat who took him out. Let's see how he likes a thermobaric charge.
3, 2, 1.
Keep back! Setting a mine! Line's ready, guys!
Keep back! Setting a mine! Huh?
This guy, is he dead?
Where you at?
Over here!
I found him! Over here!
He went this way!
My men. Are they okay?
Your men think a lot of you, Captain. They trust you.
You know, don't you?
I know you would do anything for your men. Even if that meant aiding and abetting a known arsonist. It was you who gave Firefly the access codes and addresses of abandoned buildings.
I always made sure they were empty. No one was hurt.
You put your men in danger.
The city was shutting us down. I couldn't let them do it. I couldn't.
And while there was an arsonist at large in Gotham, your men would keep their jobs.
They've got families. They gave their lives to this city.
I made a promise to them. I couldn't break it. You understand that, right?
This is your seat, Chief.
Riding into Batman's car. My little girl's gonna be jealous.
Real Batman was the reason I enlisted. No way.
Scarecrow's plan. I didn't know about any of it, I swear. You have to believe me.
Why would you? Why would anyone? I don't know how to tell them. I don't think I can.
You owe it to them.
I know.
What you did was wrong. But you came back tonight. That means something.
Yeah. Guilty conscience. But thanks.
I wish we had this kind of hardware on every job. Sure make things easier.
Let's go, Chief.
Oh, God. This is really happening. Try and make sure the men don't find out. I want to be the one who tells them. You're right. They deserve that much.
Want me to even up that face, Mr. Attorney? Nothing burns like injustice.
There's militia on the roof of Sionis Industries. I'll tear this occupation apart, one watchtower at a time.
The men are armed and well trained, sir, but they scare like all the others.
Nice driving, idiot. It's right there. Just go. You want to take the wheel? You always hold back, Batman. Very soon.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
I guess Arkham Knight was just like all the other losers who tried to beat the Bat. Gunrunners, plant people, riddle-obsessed crazies, flying demon things, bodies nailed to the frickin' wall, and now close. I want to go home.
Target's here! It's Batman!
There's weapons here! Load up!
No match for you!
You're gonna fraud! I'll destroy you back!
Take him down!
Switching weapons! I thought you were making good! I say when you're finished! Knock it over! Pathetic! That's it, Batman. Clear out these roads. We'll need the room when we fight. I wonder if Commissioner Gordon will stick around now his Bat buddy's been unmasked.
Riddler's next trial's in Bristol. He's losing Alfred, and that makes him dangerous.
Perhaps the real challenge is tolerating his relentless self-aggrandizing commentary.
The preliminaries are done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well, I'm not going easy on you anymore. Another racetrack detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities crush your spirit. Well, shall we begin? you are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You've merely entered a brave new world of my design. I control these. That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself. I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage. Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require a pit stop? Very good, Dark Knight. Again! Oh, you incompetent boy racer. Is it a car? Is it a tank? Who cares? Soon it'll be scrap. That's it. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead bats of pressure. You know, I think the wheels on that thing might actually be as thick as your skull. Feeling claustrophobic, Detective? Get ready for the final lap. What a fitting end for you, Detective. A stain on my floor. You'll be crushed, flattened, pulverized. Any second now. It's time. 1,000 dead bats of pressure. What happens when an unstoppable force meets an unredeemable idiot? Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun so soon. Your next key awaits.
Oh, good. The fun part.
Riddle me this. What has a cape, a cowl, and can't be...
And here we go.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions. I must say, Dark Knight, that your desperate fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time. Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana. Oh, Detective, I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else. Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one. Hurry along, Dark Knight. This isn't rocket science. Stumped, Dark Knight? I can see your brain flying through the possibilities. Come on, Dark Knight. Don't force me to eject you from the chamber. Eject from the chamber. To the next one. The only mammal capable of flight. Since all you do is glide, you're actually a variety of squirrel.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part.
Oh, this is too tense to watch.
Okay, time to possibly maybe die. Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming. but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
I'm going back to the orphanage. Celine is waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Nigma has in store for you and Miss Kyle.
It doesn't take much to tame a cat.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation? Come on, the next puzzle is ready.
To its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
The counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt. Hey, don't shove.
Electrified floor?
Electrified floor? You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Goodness, you figured it out. Meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities.
Leave the blue ones to me.
There's more where that came from, Batman. I've built a highly efficient production line. Highly efficient production line. You know what, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Riddle that kills you. Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after my allies.
Ally? After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing, Dark Knight, nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I've every confidence.
Unexamined life is not worth living, Detective. And I've been wondering why I let you aggravate me so. You're a cheat and a liar. A dressed-up strongman playing with expensive toys. World's greatest detective. Ha! And everyone from Gotham to Star City believes it. I cannot abide a fraud, Detective. A dilettante masquerading amongst his intellectual betters, stealing every last scrap of appreciation, dignity, and respect. Welcome, Detective, to the drain I'm going to figuratively and quite possibly literally flush you down. The goal of this aquatic examination could not be simpler, Detective. Lower the water like so. Before that, however, it's time for a riddle. Riddle me this, Detective. What do bats do when they're at home? Don't leave me hanging, Detective. The answer is right above your nose.